all this?
What, that I talked you out of leaving work early?
No, that you wanted to come to my place. You did, and you're here.
Wanted to see how a DA lives.
I wanted to observe, did you, the budding young anthropologist, the savage up close?
My danger?
I certainly hope so. Is that why you came?
Actually, I thought I was just amusing myself.
Oh, my God. Downgraded from a savage to a Lhasa Apso.
I thought you'd be ecstatic to have a Capital girl on your arm. Everyone would be gossiping about the man who has the woman who jilted Cruz Castillo.
No, I don't want you because of for gossip value. I mean, it may be hard to believe that I do think of things often besides Cruz Castillo, but you never seem to.
Does this mean you're not going to be gossiping about me?
Is that all you gleaned out of my little paragraph?
That's all I could understand.
Maybe we should discuss what we're going to do tonight.
Do?
Mm-hmm.
I thought we'd stay right here. It's awfully cozy.
Well, maybe that's somebody else to spread the gossip.
Just don't let business ruin our evening.
Good, I'm glad you're home.
Listen, I'm awfully sorry,
but
I had...
You are on a real power trip, Timmons. Just because I beat you in the David Laurent case doesn't give you any reason to come down on me with both feet.
Oh, come on, Ann. Listen, they don't like it when people scream in the hall.
Oh, darn. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Eden. Hi, Julia.
Sorry, I didn't know you had company.
We had company, now we have a crowd.
Well, this won't take long at all. I received a notice charging me with criminal negligence and contempt of court, and that I defied the conditions of Mark's bail while he was my client because I arranged a meeting between Mark and Mary, which eventually led to Mary's death. Now, Mary's mother was the complainant. I happen to know Theta. So someone else must have put her up to this.
I never met the woman.
I don't believe you.
I give you my word, I had nothing to do with it. Some assistant district attorney must have filed the charges. I completely without my knowledge.
Don't you think that you should have... Oh, yeah.
What?
It's Mason. I'll be damned. He really is out to get me.
Mason's understandably upset.
I know Mason's upset, but he's blaming me.
Take it easy, Julia. Mason hasn't been himself lately, but somebody should tell him that he can't use his office for personal grudges.
You wait in the car.
Oh, look, I guess this is something that I have to attend to.
Well, okay, then why don't you go ahead and attend to it. I'll wait here for you.
Don't you want to help your brother?
Well, I've really done all I can, and besides, I'd like to continue our evening. I wouldn't mind waiting for you.
Okay. Help yourself to the wine and any other upscale things you can find in the refrigerator, like brie. I'll be back and have the place fingerprinted.
What is that?
Just the key. My apartment. I get upset, lonely, have a place to go. Somebody to see. Just the key. Fight. Place where you'd be safe. Very, very low. Hi.
Oh, Cruz. Hello, sweetheart.
I got your message.
I'm so glad that you came. I decided that it was about time I took my husband to dinner. Since Brandon's away at camp, we should take advantage of this time we have alone.
Oh, that sounds great, Santana, but I've got to meet Paul first.
You do?
Yeah, Keith Timmons is all over me about the way our task force on the undocumented worker thing is operating.
Well, he's just jealous because he couldn't handle it half as well as you can.
I'm not sure he knows that. I'll have to tell him next time I get a chance.
Will you be long? Can I wait here for you?
If you don't mind.
No, not a bit.
Look, I'll be back as fast as I can. By the way, I found this on the floor of the car. I thought it was our house key at first, but it isn't. You recognize it?
Oh, good. I thought I'd lost it. It belongs to a client of mine, the Greenwalds. They gave it to me when I was decorating their house, and I've been meaning to give it back. It must have just fallen out of my purse.
I'm glad I found it then.
Well, if you didn't want me to answer, then why did you call?
I wanted to see if you would.
Well, I thought I would answer the phone because I thought you might call to tell me why you were running so late.
I was just kidding. Listen, it looks like I'm going to be tied up here a while longer.
You didn't find Mason?
Not yet.
Well, actually, I think that I should call it a night. I think I should get going.
No, listen, this won't be long. Why don't you wait there for me?
No, I don't think so. Maybe some other time, okay?
All right, but I'm sorry. It would have been nice.
Yeah, well, maybe again some other time. See ya.
Cruz! Eating dinner alone tonight, are we?
No, I'm dining with my wife, as a matter of fact.
Oh, really? I would have thought you'd been working on the immigrant race.
I thought I'd take time out to eat. That is a lot, I believe.
Just asking. Listen, have you seen Mason? He was supposed to meet me here tonight.
No, I haven't.
Incidentally, I heard that one of your men on the task force got suspended. Alvarez. Why was it?
Beats me. While we're on the subject of officers, though, I don't suppose you know anybody on the force that you'd like to recommend to replace him on the project, do you?
No, not really. I mean, just as long as he's qualified. Why do you ask?
Well, you've taken such an active interest in things, I thought you might have a suggestion.
I thought you and Alvarez were buddies.
Oh, we are.
Well, then why don't you keep him in on it?
Can't do it. He's retired.
Oh, Pete. Anyone here? Está alguien aquí. Óyeme, Keith.
Garage? What garage?
Keith?
What are you doing here? Just trying to be discreet. I didn't know who was at the door. Guess Keith schedules his women too close together.
I'm not one of Keith's women. I came by to bring something to him, that's all.
You have your own key. It's very businesslike.
Now, don't try to make something unpleasant about this. Keith asked me to decorate his apartment now that I'm finished with his office.
I bet he finds you very decorative.
You have no right to talk to me that way. I'm not one of your employees.
Oh, no. You've come a long way since then. From my house to Cruz's to Keith's.
Look, I will tell you once more. Keith wanted me to redo his apartment. He gave me a key so that I could get into his apartment so I could do some sketches. But I am bringing the key back because I have decided not to take the job.
Quick, I'll give that to you. You know, I used to feel sorry for you, but I don't anymore. I hope that you slip up and you lose your husband, because you don't deserve him.
I knew it. I knew that you were still after Cruz, and I knew that the only reason you were going out with Keith was because you wanted to make...
Make you what, jealous? You think I care about your sordid little affairs?
No, this isn't an affair.
Of course it is. It's just not a very well-managed one. It'd be pathetic if it wasn't so destructive. You accusing me and Cruz of sneaking around behind your back, which is not true while you're sleeping with Keith the entire time. I would love to go to Cruz and tell him the entire truth, but I wouldn't want to hurt him. Because if he knew that his loyalty to you and all the pain that we've gone through was for nothing, I just don't know what he would do.
I never asked anyone to sacrifice anything. All I wanted was a husband who loved me. And if Cruz can't do that, he can go. I've told Cruz 1,000 times that he's free to go to you whenever he wants to, but he won't leave me.
Of course he won't. Because he's honorable, and he's loyal, and his marriage vows mean something to him. Which obviously isn't the case with you, because you'll do anything to hurt him. Betraying his trust, making a mockery of his devotion to you.
No, I haven't. I loved Cruz. I still love him.
No, you don't. Because if you did, you'd be honest with him, and you wouldn't cheat on him. You'd get out of his life.
I can't. Yeah, sometimes I want to. Sometimes I tell myself that I will. But Eden, I can't stop hoping. How does that make me any different than you? Isn't that what you've been doing all along?
I guess I am, though. Because I do feel sorry for you.
Necesitamos 2 hombres para manejar la camioneta. Y antes de salir, tiene el tanque con gasolina. Sí. We will be picking up 20 men tonight. Check them over and make sure they are young and healthy and able to work. Trabajadores fuertes, claro. If the driver has any trouble coming back across the border, he knows what to do. Él sabe qué hacer, los matar. ¿Comprende?
Cruz, it's Eden. I'm at 925 Red Bluff Road. It's urgent. I think there might be some trouble. Hurry.
Go.
Got a lot of hard bark on you, my friend, breaking into my apartment and leaving little notes like this.
I like to keep in practice, amigo.
Well, I just hope you made sure that there was nobody there when you broke in.
Cuidado. Of course I made sure. You know, I am the one who should be angry for you because you are late. But am I angry? Huh? No.
No, I bet you're not. Not as long as I have this. One now. And, one when I get back from Mexico.
Have I ever let you down before?
Arranque la camioneta. Vamos ahora.